Hi, my name is Kelli Templeton. I'm the academic dean, and we're going to spend a few minutes here talking about what you need to know to be academically successful here at Pacific Northwest Christian College. First, though, I just want to take the opportunity to tell you that you have been given a gift from the Lord. There have been people that have donated scholarship money, people that have invested in you to get you to where you are right now, which is in college. You are a college student. And some of you might be the first ever to be in college. This is an opportunity that the Lord has given you. And I think that this verse here, whatever you do, whether in word or deed, do it all in the name of Lord Jesus Christ, giving thanks to God the Father through him. You get to do this. Be thankful and do it with all your heart. And we're going to go to the next slide here. College has never been more important than it is right now. What you see here on this slide is that in 1983, 68% of the jobs out there really didn't require any kind of college. Fast forward to 2031, which is just 5 years from now, 71% of the jobs that are going to be out there for you to have require some sort of college, including what you're doing right now at the junior college level. And that's because of AI. These are workforce demands, but this is a study that was done by Georgetown University. And though you may see on TikTok and other venues that college isn't meaningful, it is, and there is some training that's going to be required as you go enter the job force. And the things that employers are looking for are listed right here. This is 2025. These are the top 10 job success skills for 2025. You see things like analytical thinking, technological literacy. Many of these things map directly to PNWCC's institutional learning objectives. These are the exact things that we are trying to teach and help you learn and succeed in so that you can be employed when you finish here. I want to ask you a question right now. If this is something that you want to do, have meaningful employment, make a contribution to society, provide for your family, and education is a way for you to do that, what do you think the number one indicator is for you to be successful in college? Just think for a moment. Jot down your answer. Tell someone who might be in the room with you. I'll tell you what it is. The key to success in college is determination. And you might be wondering, well, what is determination? This is a really simple definition for what determination is. It's doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. And we have all felt that way. Determination is this thing that the Lord gives you, and those of us who follow the Lord, He gives us the strength to be able to tell ourselves, I am going to get up and I am going to achieve the goals and do the things that I need to do, even when I don't feel like doing it, because I have goals, I have purpose in my life, and one of them is getting this degree. So how do we go about doing this? 2/3 of success is showing up on time. Another big part of it is time management. Either you control your time or time controls you, but we all have been given the same 24 hours in a day, and we get to choose how we want to spend it. What you see here on this slide are some time management tips. There's 7 of them, and I love to ask students to look at these honestly and say, which one do I do really well? And which 1 or 2 could I grow in? And how could I go about doing that this semester so that I am academically successful? What are the academic standards for you to be successful? And this slide talks to that. We call it satisfactory academic progress, or SAP. You'll hear that definition thrown around. And you need to maintain satisfactory academic progress so that you maintain your financial eligibility, athletic eligibility, and so that you can transfer to the four-year college, to many four-year institutions. So what is satisfactory academic progress? You need to maintain a 2.0 grade point average. That means you need to have a C or higher in your classes. The other thing is that you need to make sure that the classes you're attempting match the classes that you're completing. And so if you take 12 credits this semester, you want to make sure that you actually complete all 12 credits. You have some flexibility to drop or not complete some classes as you go on, but once that ratio dips below 67%, you now are no longer meeting satisfactory academic progress. I want to touch just a moment on mental health. It's really important, and you can see on this slide that mental health continues to decline since 2020 when COVID hit. 1 in every 3 American adults are suffering from depression. Anxiety, suicidal thoughts, and other mental illnesses are on the rise, and it's particularly on the rise for 18 to 22-year-olds, which many of you find yourself at. We will provide academic assistance for you, but you need to provide us with the medical documentation so that we can do so. Self-diagnosed mental illnesses cannot be accommodated, but if you see a doctor, provide us with that evidence. We will do whatever we can to make sure that you are successful here. So if you have anxiety, if you deal with depression, if you're seeing a counselor, provide us with those documents. We'll put them in your file and make sure that your instructors work with you. The next thing we're going to talk about is program of study, and this is just a fancy way of saying these are the classes in the sequence that you need to take in the next 4 to 5 semesters to graduate with your Associate of Arts degree here. To do so, you need to have about 15 semester credits for 4 semesters, and that would get you done in 2 years. Most of our student athletes who work part-time are not able to do that. It's really difficult to do. And sometimes they have to take a summer term, or they maybe need to take a 5th semester just to make sure that they get everything done. You need to get 60 credits total to either get your AA in Biblical Studies or AA in General Studies. We advise you at any time, and there's many of us here to do that. Things to note though is that developmental math and English do not count towards these 60 credits. They prepare you for the college level math and English that you need. Some required courses are not offered every semester, so when we advise you to take it that semester, you ought to take it, otherwise you'll be postponing your graduation. And enrollment is always done by you, even for classes that you failed. You just meet with an advisor and we will get you advised. The main thing I want to tell you is that this is your degree and we want you to take ownership of this degree. You bug the heck out of us and we will respect that very much. Notice that your student handbook and your course catalog are available on our website as well. That will help you with your designing your program of study. Few action items for you to be academically successful this semester. Learn how to navigate our student management system, which is called Populi. Make sure that you download and use your Microsoft 365 tools. You want to have all your books, your notebooks, your pencils, your calculators, whatever your professors have told you you need for class, make sure that you have those for the first day of class. We have free Bibles available as well that you may or may not need for your classes. And ensure that your financial paperwork is done. Again, if you feel like you are drowning, that things are really overwhelming and people are using terms that you're not familiar with, ask for help. We all want to help you and we want to see you academically succeed.